Give him the mic.
I second.
I beg to second. Okay. I beg to second.
Honorable Speaker, why should I beg to second?
But I
beg to second.
You know, Babu, you normally make technical appearances and you must be losing the touch with procedure. You are not begging the Speaker, you are begging the House to give you an opportunity and a privilege to second. Honorable members, I now propose the question at order number 13, which is that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 971, this House orders that each speech in the general debate contemplated under Standing Order 1147AB, consideration of a legislative proposal to amend the Constitution, be limited as follows: a maximum of 20 minutes for the mover in moving and 10 minutes in replying, 15 minutes for the leader of the majority party and the leader of the minority party if the proposal is not party-sponsored, members with similar or related proposals and the chairperson of the relevant departmental committee, and 10 minutes for any other member speaking. And further, that priority in speaking shall be accorded to the leader of the majority party, the leader of the minority party, and the chairperson of the relevant departmental committee in that order. I put the question. Yes, Mkunji.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I would like to bring to the attention of the House that while we do give priority to the majority leader and the minority leader, Honorable Speaker, as per the guidance of the Constitution, we need to also put into consideration, Honorable Speaker, the post-election coalition formations, which, Honorable Speaker, has really reduced the aura of the debate in the House. Honorable Speaker, we are aware that the minority side and the majority side, there is a new alignment that makes the broad-based government. Honorable Speaker, I'm begging to, I know under Article 97 of the Constitution, it is well clear on the minority and the majority side, but I would call to your attention the new realignments of the House, Honorable Speaker, to ensure the debate is better in the House. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Yes, there is no coalition.
Mr. Speaker, I think it is important for the honorable member to understand that this House is guided by rules, key among them, the standing orders. And Mr. Speaker, it would also be informative for this member to know that as we are approaching the end of this session, there shall be an opportunity for this member to contribute ideas on what needs to be changed in our standing orders so that they may apply in subsequent houses. But Mr. Speaker, what he is presenting today not only sits as a debate that should be held in Embu town as a conversation in a boda shed, but not a conversation to be brought to the floor of the House. A House that understands its rules and procedures as have been provided, not only by the standing orders, Mr. Speaker, but also by the Constitution of this country. So, Mr. Speaker, I would like for you to totally find the contribution by the honorable member just totally out of order, Mr. Speaker. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, when we began this particular House session, you actually made rulings on who constitutes majority and minority. And those rulings are what abides to date. This other statement about a coalition that was formed after you made your rulings is alien to this House because it has not been introduced in any way so that it is recognized. If there are other coalitions that have been made out there by the executive or by any member in any forum that is alien to this House. And therefore, the House remains as you ruled. We have a minority and we have a majority.
You want information, Murugara?
Yes, no problem. Majority may inform me if there's anything I've left out.
Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Sir George Murugara is not just an accomplished legal mind in this country like yourself, Honorable Speaker, who is a senior counsel. The next lot of senior counsels is likes of Sir George. From the time he worked with Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews, he's a very good legal mind. And he will tell you, Honorable Speaker, and that's what I wanted to remind him, that the Constitution, the current Constitution, never envisaged a situation where we have a government party and an opposition party. So what my brother, younger brother, the honorable member for Manyata, Honorable Mukunji, is suffering from is hangovers of the past, hangovers of the old Constitution. And this is what happens to you when you follow a DO or a former DO who operated under the old Constitution, Honorable Speaker. It just happens, Honorable Speaker. You get confused in between, because the leader of the minority party is not a leader of the opposition. If you want to be a leader of the opposition, you just become a leader of the opposition, but you must have an agenda to push with the people of Kenya. You cannot be a leader of the opposition by just shouting out there, throwing hatred, words of hatred, insulting other leaders. And Honorable Mukunji is a young man and he's learning well. But I hope he can learn from the likes of Tom Joseph Francis Kajwang or Sir George Murugara, not from former DOs. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Enough of that comic relief. I now call upon the mover to reply.
Honorable Speaker, I saw the Honorable Bukunji is telling me Nisikanyanga Shingo, and I was just advising him to learn from good legal minds like Tom Joseph Kajwang and Sir George. And I beg to reply, Honorable Speaker.
Order Mary must take the nearest seat. Members on their feet, take your seats. Dr. Nyikal, take your seat. Honorable members, I now put the question at order number 13, which is that, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 971, this House orders that each speech in the general debate contemplated under Standing Order 114.7 consideration of a legislative proposal to amend the Constitution, be limited as follows: a maximum of 20 minutes for the mover in moving and 10 minutes in replying, 15 minutes for the leader of the majority party and the leader of the minority party. If the proposal is not sponsored by the party, members with similar or related proposals and the chairperson of the relevant departmental committee, and 10 minutes for any other member speaking. And further, that priority in speaking shall be accorded to the leader of the majority party, the leader of the minority party, and the chairperson of the relevant departmental committees in that order. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Go back to order number 15 and give an opportunity to the chair of finance. Hold, chairman, they have to call out the order first.
Order number 5, papers.
Chair, Finance Committee.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I thank you for your indulgence. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the House. Today, Wednesday, the 11th of February, 2026, report of the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning on its consideration for approval hearing of one Mr. Naftali Kipchirchir Rono, the nominee for appointment to the position of a Director General of the Financial Reporting Center.
Thank you. Go back to order number 6.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Chair Finance. Chair Finance. Chair Finance. You seem to be bewildered. Chair Finance, you seem to be bamboozled and bewildered by the presence of Wamshomba. Proceed under order number 6 to give your notice of motion.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
You know, there was a movie, Kimani, called In Praise of Older Women. And given the age difference between you and Wamshomba, you should go and watch that movie.
Honorable Speaker, for
I
the
said
record,
older, not old.
Honorable Speaker, for the record, I was just happy to see my elder sister. She held a very good two-term meeting. And because we are the same two-term group, I was just excited that she's doing a very good job on the ground. And not what you seem to be alluding to, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to give a notice for the following motion that take into consideration the findings